Hey y'all. Hey. Happy Labor Day. Hey, how you doing? What's going on, y'all? Happy Labor Day. Wait for some more people to come in. Monte, you wouldn't change your name again. God, Monte, what's up? You ain't change your name again, Monte. Now this about the third name, Monte, you ain't had. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, man. Hey, y'all, I want to talk about Shirley. Y'all see Shirley finally said something. Can y'all hear me? I'm about to get up, get myself together, and go for a walk. And probably go look at some fall decor. It's September 1st. Come on, y'all, jump on. We got to start this month out. It's a new month, new mindset, new goals. We gotta start the month off right, okay? But Shirley has spoke. Shirley did a strawberry letter, and she helped the lady. She told the lady, I had to stay some people too. My Ty, you heard the strawberry letter? They do something funny. Oh, okay. Okay. Have you heard Shirley's strawberry letter? Yeah, she finally said something. What you think? I think she just had to get in a place where she got on the other side of it, and then she said something about what happened. But the way the lady, husband, she thought the lady thought her husband was messing around on her, whatever. However it ended up, the lady was homeless, and Shirley said, me too, I had to go live with people. I found out who my friends was. I thought I had a good support system. And she was telling the lady, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You got to go live with people. You got to start all over. So so it sounds like Shirley is on the other side of this. So I hope she is. I hope she's on the other side. Sounds like she's getting what she's trying to heal. Sounds like she's trying to move on and heal. But Shirley finally said something. I guess she said, my story, my time, my way. Yes, I like her advice. People think it's scripted. What? You think it's scripted? I don't care either way. But I like that but they say that Shirley Strawberry does not write does not answer her strawberry letters herself. I have heard that though. I have heard people say that she does not words for real. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if she writes the response for the strawberry letter. But irregardless to the fact, she acknowledged that she too was that lady. And I say this all the time, I am you and you are me, because we all go through the same things in relationships, right? No one is exempt from having a toxic relationship or an unhealthy relationship. You just got to know when to walk away from this shit. You just got to know when to they think the questions are fake. Okay. I've heard that too. I heard a lot of people say they think the questions are fake. So Shirley Strawberry has spoken, irregardless. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's what's going on with but I know it's September 1st. So I want to jump on here and say happy September 1st. Let's get it. Let's get it. New month, new goals. We got to get it. Opportunity to start over fresh, refocus, reset your mindset, get out there and make things happen, live your best life. My time miss you on Patreon. Was you in Patreon Saturday night? We stayed on Patreon for 4 hours. Y'all better get with that Patreon. We stayed on Patreon 4 hours talking shit. You hear me? We had such a good time. So if you all have not, okay, you watched it. Okay, you watched the other day. I missed. Okay, good. Baby, we stayed over there for 4 hours talking shit. Okay? So if you all have not subscribed to my Patreon, it's uncut, raw, exclusive story times. We share advice. We talk shit. We have a good time. We have our cocktails. I be on video. Y'all can see me. Y'all can see my face expressions. I be laughing. We had a good time Saturday night. So I think I'm going to keep the Saturday nights for the story times because we seem to be on there for hours. And then Wednesdays, I'll just do like exclusive outings when I go out and stuff like that on Wednesdays. But Saturday night is going to be for story times because y'all, we be on there we was on there all night. We was on there all night. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead, get with the Patreon. It's Miss Fee. The first tier is, I looked and said 4 hours with Fee. 4 hours. Yes, girl. We were on there we had and you know what? You know it started at 7. Every Saturday, 7 Eastern Standard Time, right? PM. And you know, I logged on and we just started talking. And I looked up, I was like, y'all, I've been on here with y'all for 4 hours. I did story time about the husband plus side chick plus wife. I did the story time about how I found out my ex was cheating. So when I started that, honey, everybody, y'all had something to say. Everybody had something to say. And so it just went on. It was 4 hours. I looked up, I said, I gotta go. I've been on here with y'all guys for 4 hours. We had a good time though. We had a real good time. We did. Yes, we had a good time. We had a good time over there, and I enjoyed it. So make sure y'all join the Patreon. It's $5 for the first. I haven't added a business tier, and that business tier is just if you're interested in business coaching or business consulting. But y'all go over there and join my Patreon because that's what a party is. It's a party over there. So it's a party every Saturday night. But I just wanted to jump on and tell y'all good morning. Make sure you're on the Patreon. I hope you all have a great Labor Day. Great day off. Remember what Labor's all about, people who labored. And I'm going to chill. I'm going for me a walk. Probably got some lunch. Yesterday, I sat out by the lake. I had early lunch, sat out by the lake. Went and picked up some things from Sprouts. And just enjoyed myself. Grabbed myself some ice cream. And I just had a good day. And I intend on doing that today. Just chilling. I don't go back to work until Wednesday. But I also want to jump on and talk about Shirley Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry has used her voice, whether it's real or fake. She's finally tying it into her situation. And it's making money. She need to go on here and write that damn book. Shirley Strawberry need to write that book, How I Survived Nesto. How I Survived Nesto. That's what Shirley Strawberry, the title of Shirley Strawberry, How I Survived Nesto. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to jump on and tell y'all to have a great day. Make sure you yes, How I Survived Nesto. Because, baby, I tell you. And I probably will I'm going to go live on Patreon today, y'all. I'm going to go live. I don't know if I'm going to go live. Where I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live when I'm out. Because I got a few stops. So I am going to go live on my Patreon today. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and join. I'm going live over there because I got some stuff to do just some stuff over there when I go live. It's just stuff that I won't share over here, that I won't share on YouTube because I just don't want everybody in my business like that. So, but I'm going to go live on my Patreon later on today too. I don't know if I'm going to go live when I'm out eating or what. I'm supposed to be going out to eat for lunch today, so I'll let y'all know. But I'm definitely going to turn the camera on and go live on my Patreon today. Hey, Connie, darling. Carmen darling, what you think? What you think about that Shirley Strawberry response? You think it was real or fake? I said, let me call my girlfriends. I said, what you think? Okay, I have no word. Okay, to go. Okay, no word. Yeah, I'm going live on Patreon. Comment on. You think it was real? I said, look at Shirley. She had finally said something. Remember when people were saying Shirley don't need to say nothing. Shirley don't need to say nothing. Remember when people were saying that Shirley don't need to say nothing, but Shirley finally saying something. You not sure? I don't know. I was just glad to hear her say something. I don't know. It's about time. It is about time. It was about time for her to say something. And I'm just glad she used her voice. We talk about using our voice and saying something. But here's the thing. Her story, her time. Tell your story in your time. And that's what I do on my Patreon. I'm telling my story in my time. I'm telling my story. What happened, what I experienced in my marriage and going through a divorce. I'm telling my story in my time, and maybe it'll help somebody. And that's all I was saying with Shirley. Share your story. You know, share, you don't know who it might help. Sure enough, they tied her story into the strawberry letter to help another woman. Ironically, okay? Sure enough, she is starting to tell her story to help another woman. As she heals, it would be easier to talk about. Exactly, call me darling, because I had to heal. So now I go on Patreon and I do 4-hour story times talking about my divorce, talking about my marriage, talking about how I was cheated on. After healing, I'm able to talk about it and share it, and hopefully it'll help somebody. So exactly, yep. Her story, her time. So she had to take time to heal. It's her story, and she can tell it. She can tell it now, and it's relatable to so many women. You know, now I talked about Trucker Bay this over on Patreon, and when I tell you we went into depth talking about Trucker Bay on Patreon Saturday night. Oh my goodness. I have to catch up. Okay, 4-hour replay. Yes, I'm cleaning. Yes. But you know what, call me darling? I didn't even realize I was on there for 4 hours until we just started talking. Everybody was talking. I was reading the comments, and I was like, and some of the comments were making me think, and I was like, you know what? And then it just led to something else, and we started going down a rabbit hole. Baby, when I tell you we went down a rabbit hole with Trucker Bay, baby, we broke that thing. We broke that man down so hard. We broke him down. We broke Trucker Bay down, baby. We broke Trucker Bay. You said I was under the table. Yes. We broke it down, baby. We broke it down. But we had a good time on Patreon. We had a good time. So we'll be over here every Saturday night kicking it. We'll be over there. The time flew. Yeah, it flies when you having fun. I was like, I gotta go, y'all. And I kept saying I gotta go. And they kept putting comments in, and I kept reading them. And I kept thinking about it. I was like, you know what? You might be right. So we had a good time over there. So Patreon is, a lot of people say, well, what's the $5 for? What's the $5 for, Felicia? The $5 is to get raw and uncut exclusive story times. Menopause tips, dating tips, relationship tips, divorce tips, marriage tips, just videos when I'm out and about. I have added another tier, business coaching, and that's just separate. That's just if you want to start a business, if you already have a business, if you say, hey, Felicia, I want another stream of income. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I can help you tap into creativity, because I think we all as women, we have that creativity in us, right? We just got to birth it. We just got to find it and pull it out, right? So that's what the coaching, that's what the business tier is. It's called Business Women Empowerment tier. And I think it's like $35, which is cheap because compared to my consultation on my website is $99.99. So you get to, we get to do one-on-ones together. So I have added that tier, but that tier only includes just the business and the coaching and consulting part of the Patreon. But the $5 tier is for us to talk and my story times and exclusive videos. Um, I drop over there that I would not drop over here because I have people who watch me over here. We just not finna do that. We ain't finna do that. But I hope you all have a great Labor Day weekend. I am going live in Patreon at some point today. I don't know what time, but I am going live over there. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I want to jump on and talk about Shirley. I just felt so, I was like, yes, Shirley. Yes. Shirley said she just don't know why people act like that. Shirley said she just don't know why people act like that. But what I wanted to ask y'all is, where did Nesto stay before he met Shirley? We was trying to figure it out on Patreon. Was he staying in the RV before he met Shirley? Or he was staying with one of them wives? Where was Nesto staying before he met Shirley? Because we was trying to tie it into Trucker Bay. Because I was telling y'all Trucker Bay was like Nesto 2.0. So we was trying to tie it in to Trucker Bay. So where was Nesto staying before he met Shirley? We know damn well he ain't had no apartment. Where was he staying, y'all? I thought. Okay, he was with a girl. He had a girlfriend. He was staying with a girlfriend. Nesto was living anyway. Exactly. He was staying anywhere he could stay, y'all. I was like, where was Nesto staying? Y'all, I'm telling you the similarities to Nesto. And Trucker Bay, man. But we talked about it on Patreon though. We went into a depth on Patreon. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go watch that Patreon. Yeah, it's worth $100 to watch it. Because I'm telling you, it was some gems dropped. And then, we so wise. The women that support me are so wise. And you all make me think about things that I was like, I didn't even think about that. That could be it. Y'all are so smart and so wise. Let me see. Wasn't he talking? I think he was talking to Melanie. That's what somebody said in Patreon. He was staying with Melanie. Okay, so he got with Melanie twice. Okay, so it was Melanie, cause baby, baby. When I tell you he got Melanie, he ran circles around Melanie. Was Melanie strung out on that ping? It wasn't a ping cause he had the thing in the backpack. So it wasn't a ping. He was laying down. What was Melanie so fascinated over him about? What was it that Melanie saw in him that she kept letting him scam her like that, y'all? It wasn't a ping. We know it wasn't a ping. We know it wasn't what he had between his legs. Because we all know what he had in that backpack. We all know what he was using in that backpack. So what was it? Did you see Nesto got indicted again for the 4th time yesterday? Yes. I saw he got indicted. Baby, they giving it to him. Like Pam said, every time he opened his mouth, to my eyes coming home, y'all. I see freedom. Freedom is coming. They say the hell it ain't. We about to show you it ain't coming and it ain't never coming. We about to hit you with some more shit. And to be honest with y'all, I don't think they through. Somebody said a long time ago that it was said allegedly that they would never let him out. That he will never be free. Well, if he closes his mouth, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was. He was doing identity theft. That's the number one thing allegedly people do in Atlanta is identity theft. That's the number one fraud around here in Atlanta. He's probably losing his mind. He probably went down to the hole. I'm sure he went down to the hole. He needs. They told him. Dion told him long time ago, Daddy. That girl gonna get you caught up. You need to leave her alone, Daddy. Didn't Dion tell him to stop talking to Sonia? Every time he opened up his mouth to talk to that woman, talking about he coming home, he knows he gonna. I know it's not gonna be free soon. I's gonna be free soon. Freedom is coming. They hit him with something else. Every time. I said he was spitting nails and went, yes. Yes. But to be honest with you, I think they have him on some type of medication. Cause I think they have him on some type of meds. I bet it was the information Sonia sent to Woo. Yeah. Yes. I think they got him on some type. He got to be on some type of meds to keep him calm. Cause that man. But karma, when you out here doing wrong, allegedly Nesto was out here doing on these ATL streets doing all kind of shit. Hell, we know from the alleged victims. But a lot of that stuff them women got themselves into, I blame them. I'm just gonna say it. I ain't gonna put all this shit on Nesto. Cause them Melanie and what was the other one? They was asking for it. Cause at some point you supposed to say, wait a minute now. Wait one damn minute now. Cause ain't no D that good. Ain't no man walking around here with no D that good. Well, I'm finna get him my money. Hell, I be trying to get money from them. I be trying to get money from them. Dion told him they were going to baptize that ass. And they are. That's exactly what they doing. Yes, these women need to. Yes, call me darling. At first I started looking at this, I was like, he a low down. But from listening to those two women, who was the other one, y'all? Melanie, and what's the other lady name? What's the other lady name? After listening, I was like, they need their little they need their ass whooped. They need to be over here with us. Because that was ridiculous to let that man run circles around him, keep giving him credit card information, just trusting him with everything. Just and I'm sure the D wasn't that. I don't care if the D was gold plated and dripping in diamonds. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna keep giving them Carol. Ain't no way in the world nobody finna keep getting my money like that. First of all, you ain't finna get none of my money. Because the minute I'm going to beat you to it. I'm asking you to give me some money. Okay? I'm always talking about what I need done from the jump. Call me a gold digger, what you want to call me. But I'm going to get you before you get me. And I'm trying not to even be in no space with no man who going to be asking me to do shit for him. So that's a turn off from the start. Nesto went in with that bullshit, and them women just kept on. And I was like, is it that good? What is it? Or is our loneliness louder than our peace? At some point, you just gotta love yourself. Yes. Yep. Y'all in here, double tap, shut a live and share. Thank you. I'm just like, come on, y'all. And I kept listening to those two ladies' stories, and I kept trying to analyze it and break it down. I'm still trying to figure out how they fell for the ignorance. Me too. The minute he opened up his mouth, and that's what we was talking about over there on Patreon. We was talking about Trucker Bay Mushmouth. I just knew something was off. I was like, wait a minute. It's a total turn off. And nothing Nesto said made sense. You couldn't even connect the dots with what he was telling you. And from my understanding, these were educated, intelligent women, which means nothing. That means nothing. If you ain't got no damn common sense, you lost. You can have all the book smart and education. But if you ain't got no common sense, and if you can't see bullshit coming from a mile away, you lost. You are lost. And we as women, we got to recognize bullshit when we see it. We really do. Because these men out here are really trying it. And they're still trying it. Some of the women fell for a piece of man better than no man. Man, give me a no man. I'll take a no man any day in my piece. Because that was some bullshit Nesto did. And these wasn't no young women. We ain't talking about no 20-year-old women, y'all. We talking about women that were in their genx women. And you would think at some time, just because you're old, that doesn't mean you're wise. So we definitely found out that with this story, just because you're a certain age doesn't mean you're wise. But those women had to take some type of accountability. Because ain't nowhere in the world I would have been letting him do that. And then he was using Shirley. He was just low down and dirty. Using his status to Shirley to bait them women. Oh, I can do it. I can get you this. I can get you that. Now, as many times as I sat at Starbucks and worked and been there, if a motherfucker like Nesto walked up to me talking about what he could do for me, or I can get your business started, I can jump your business start, I would have instantly flipped that shit. Oh, I can help you. I can help you. I got a package for $5.99 that I can jumpstart business, do everything for you. I would have flipped that shit. That's because I see bullshit coming. Man, please. He scam older women. Yes. Yes. And yes, call me darling. So it was like he had an MO, for certain type of women. He knew he could get with the younger women, and he knew he could scam the older women because he felt like we're desperate because of their age. And then the younger women, he was just attracted to them. He thought that they were naive and go for his foolishness, and he can get with them sexually. He had a playbook. He definitely had a playbook, my darling. He had a playbook. And it's so sad. It's 1,000 of Nestos out here. They everywhere. They everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? Everywhere. And Atlanta is full of them. Unfortunately, Atlanta is full of them. Did I learn how to flip that? I'm going to get you for you get me. I'm going to get you for you get me. Okay? Okay? I'm gonna get you for you get me. Hell, Medical Bay told me, talking about the first week I met you, I gave you almost $1,000. Nigga, I'm gonna get you for you get me. Okay? Yeah, and that's the message you gotta have. Okay? I'm gonna get you for you me. Okay? That's just how it is. Okay? So I don't know. I don't know. Who? 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 Man, please. He still that's been since 2023. He still that. He's still talking about what he gave me and what he did for me. Since 2023. I ain't seen that man in over a year. But I'm just saying that to say, y'all don't be letting these men get you. Some man walk up you and talk about, and the way he approached them. You couldn't tell that he was full of shit. The way he approached them. And then the story time I gave on Patreon about Trucker Bay, that approach he came to me. I knew that was some bullshit. When you talked about Trucker Bay, I said, child, he sounds like, I told you Trucker Bay was Nesto 2.0. I kept telling y'all need to go listen to the story in Patreon. I told y'all. And then after I talked about him some more Saturday night, it was some more stuff that came out. I told y'all. But I saw them red flags and I hurried up. I left that alone, baby. I left that alone. On block. And then he's still trying to reach out on other places. I wonder if Bible Lady is going to go up there and pray for him. I'm thinking, singing to him recently. She probably will go up there. Sonya gone. Sonya know it was over with. That's why little ass got the hell up on out of here. That lady missed that. That lady did more harm to him than she did to help him. And I don't care what nobody say. She did not help him one bit. Not one bit. Not one bit. Not one bit. So it's just sad. I just want us to do better, y'all. We got to do better. We all need to do better. She was sick. Who was sick? Who got sick? Ponytail was sick. She gone. I know she got the baby. I think she got the baby. She came back here to get the baby, and I think she gone again. I sound like she was in Ohio for a minute. So, what? She had to go to the hospital? What happened, Connie, darling? See there, not putting yourself first. We talked about that. She not putting herself first. Trying to help a man locked up, ripping and running, doing everything for him. trying to find happiness. She should have stayed her ass here. Not taking care. What? All right, calm me down. We gonna talk about that in Patreon. We gonna go further in Patreon. Calm me down. What? Cause I don't want to talk about nobody's health over here. We gonna have to go farther in Patreon. Calm me, darling. We going live in Patreon. I'm going live in Patreon. Calm me, darling. Or you can send me something in Patreon to let me know what happened. We ain't gonna talk about it over here. I have my. We gonna talk about it in Patreon. Okay. We gonna talk about it in Patreon. We ain't gonna talk about it over here. Cause I don't want to talk about nobody's health. I don't wish anybody to have any health issues, especially at this age. What, Sonia is 56? And she was sickly, not taking care of herself, not sitting her little ass down somewhere. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in my Patreon. Y'all make sure y'all go over there to Patreon. Comment down and I'll see you over there later. I'll send y'all the notification and we'll talk about it. But we ain't gonna talk about nobody's health over here. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get myself together. Get these 4 miles in. I might go live Patreon while I'm walking. That's why I'll be there. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Happy Labor Day. Lord have mercy. We got to keep her in prayer. Y'all keep her lifted. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.